Here we go. Top 10 Friday Night Smackdown moments for June 12, 2020.
You know, another classic saying comes to mind. Sometimes it's better to be pissed off than
They didn't show this on the
on.
broadcast. They skipped it. So they show it here, though. Sometimes they'll show something on the broadcast, they skip it here. They edit it out here. Come on, Sheamus is fucking apple juice. God damn, this match was great. Reminded me of the Macho Man Ricky Steamboat match for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania 3. That's the kind of match they should have for that. This one, heating up, but I don't know.
Sasha Banks was knocked out of the ring, and Bayley's going to join him.
And I don't know who I'm pulling for in this match. I could care less. I don't know, maybe.
So many men over the years have tapped to the yes lock. Daniel Bryan.
Man, like I was saying, this match is a match that's fitting for the Intercontinental title. You should have matches like this all the time. Not throwaway matches, not matches that are like, you know, bathroom break type matches. You know what I mean? It should be like this. This was a great match. Yeah, no, what do you call it? No threat to the Universal title here with the cash-in. Shouldn't happen. It shouldn't be. Please. See what? Just pretty much all the highlights are going to be this match. Hey, I don't disagree with that. This could have been the whole show, and it would have been a great show. And I'm glad that New Day lost after the stunt they pulled before their match. No one wants to see that. We get it. Could have gone either way in this match, though.
And Styles now on one leg, and it's Daniel Bryan with a waist lock into a German suplex. Stacks him up. Styles rolls through. Oh my God!
Looks like they reinforced the plexiglass. Didn't give away.
Roman Express is off the rails on Friday night, and it's Caterpillar time for Big Otis. Delivers the elbow.
Ambidextrous. He's both. You can use both elbows. Ooh, good Mandy. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, up. That's Shotzi jumping up and down.
Here's the cover on Bryan for the championship.
Hey.
He's the Intercontinental champion.
Now he's won every major title in the WWE.
New Intercontinental champion, the Phenomenal.
The top three anyway. He's never been a tag team champion, right? He's never been Universal champion, but yeah, when you think about it, maybe he was a tag team champion. Maybe he did win the Universal title. I don't remember. No, I think he's only won the. Yeah, but. WWE, don't do that again. Big E and Kofi, what they did before their match, don't do that again. I say that because, not that I don't believe in what they're doing, what they're trying to convey, put across, but I don't want to see that on my programming. Why? Because this isn't a protest. I'm not watching news. I'll watch that on news. I'm not going to want to see that on my favorite program. You keep doing that, you keep allowing that, you're going to lose a lot of fans. You won't lose me, because I understand what's going on. I understand why they're doing it. But don't do that again. Don't allow it to happen again. That needs to be done off air, where you can really, really get people positively behind it. Nobody watches a TV show to see that. TV shows, yeah, maybe news, but not wrestling. WWE, you're never really that political. So why are you starting this like that? You never do a storyline based on Trump, Congress, or anybody. So why bring something that's political? That's all I'm gonna say about that. You can take it for what it is. Let's move on to my thoughts on SmackDown this week. We saw pretty much a lot of it in the top 10. I reacted to it. The one main thing I'm going to talk about, and that is the Daniel Bryan versus AJ Styles in the finals for the crowning of a new Intercontinental Champion. This match is right up there with Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Macho Man for that very same title at WrestleMania 3, regarded as one of the best matches ever. I agree. Ricky Steamboat is involved in a number of matches that are a favorite of mine, that I think are the best matches. His best match, the match that I consider the greatest match ever in the history of wrestling, and that is the match with Ric Flair for the NWA title that Ricky Steamboat won, Chi-Town Rumble, back in '89. One of the greatest matches ever. You go back and you watch that match, and you'll agree, because it was probably one of the best technical matches. These guys complemented each other really well. They really, really went back and forth. And you talk about just a clinic when it came to, a real true wrestling match. That's what that match was. A great match. One of the best ever, I would say. Not one of the greatest, the greatest, the best match that I've ever seen. But this match was right in the same vein. A lot of chain wrestling, a lot of mat wrestling, submissions from both sides. Daniel Bryan working on the arm of AJ Styles, and AJ Styles working on the leg of Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan set it up for the yes lock, and then AJ Styles working on the leg because he's going to try to slap on the calf crusher. Guys went back and forth. A lot of offense. We got all their shit in, all their stuff in. We really, really did a phenomenal job, no pun intended, when it came to this match. They really put a maximum effort into this match. AJ Styles is looking to become the first time ever Intercontinental title, the one title, major title that eluded him in WWE, that has eluded him, I should say. Daniel Bryan looking to become a two-time champion. And that's an amazing thing right there, because it's like surprising that he's only won it once. But when he won it, he had to retire the next day. He won it at WrestleMania. I was there at WrestleMania 31. Great moment. The crowd, the 70,000 plus crowd that was there, they were electric. You can feel the vibrations of the crowd when everybody was cheering for Daniel Bryan. But in the end, we saw Daniel Bryan try to go for the high knee. He gets put into immediately into the Styles Clash. And that wasn't enough. So AJ Styles finds himself outside of the rope, standing on the apron. He jumps on the top rope, and he hits Styles number forearm, I should say, and he gets the 1, 2, 3. I'm watching. I'm like going, "Whoa, that was it!" Oh, and he's the new champion. When he was asked, by Renee, how he feels, and he's pretty much just said that he's the best. Now, let's see what happens when it regards to this championship. Is he going to? Drew Gulak did get a pinfall on him last week. Maybe he's next in line. Maybe we'll see a repeat of this match. WWE, they see gold in this match. It's a match that they should have had at Backlash. I don't know why they didn't do it. Maybe they wanted to do it on SmackDown because SmackDown needs the ratings. They need the kick. The kick in the pants, to get the ratings up. And they see what happened with this match, and they're probably going to do a rematch at Backlash. Wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't. Speaking of Backlash, I know I said I was only going to talk about that, but I'm gonna bring this up. Just saw it on my Twitter feed. According to WrestlingNews.co, WWAW, Charlotte Flair is about to get a major push on Raw. Major push. Didn't she just, come off of being the NXT Women's Champion? Held it since WrestleMania. Been going on all brands. The Queen. About to get a major push. Do these guys honestly think that we're that stupid? That Charlotte Flair has been on the mid card and she's been held down as Asuka and Sasha Banks and Bayley have been riding the wave. I could understand if that was the case, but why? I'm not saying that this is a real thing. Some people report erroneous information all the time. But if that's the case, what do you mean get a major push? I mean, she pinned Asuka last week. This past Raw. So does this mean that she's going to get put into the match this Sunday, where Nia Jax and Asuka are battling for the title? Or is she going to be named the number one contender strictly because she's Charlotte Flair on Raw? Yeah. About to get a major push. She's been pushed for 5 years. She's been, she's the damn Roman Reigns of the women's division. Go away already. Go away, Heat. That's what she has. Like I said, I've said it time and again. I don't care if people get tired of me hearing. I'm saying it because it's the truth. She cannot be defined by just her talent alone. She has to have a title, in her storyline. It always has to have involved a title. And this right here, if this is true, it's totally justifies what I've always been saying. She cannot function in WWE without a title in the picture, or a title on her shoulder, on her waist, whatever. Ridiculous. WWE, push other people. Your precious Charlotte is not going to lose her. We know she's not going to lose her footing. She's not going to lose her place, because she's always going to have the place always open. The door is always open. You can go out and play in the backyard, Charlotte, in the front yard, do whatever. But the door is always open to being a push. A push is inside the house. Outside, she's going to be, just wallowing around. But she can always go in the door. It's not like she has to knock on the door, have a key to the door. It's always open for her, which is a shame. Because you're seeing all this other talent being wasted because of her. People being fed to her like Ruby Riott. Where's Ruby? Where's Ruby been since she lost to Charlotte? Was it Charlotte that she was in? I think she was, right? But regardless, she's been gone. She's been gone for a while. Liv Morgan, where is she at? People saw, I guess, creative saw that, she's being, the one that we don't want pushed is getting a lot of people behind her and wanting her to be the next champion. Oh no, we'll just push her back. I think about Ember Moon and the fact that she might have to retire because of her injury. Why? Because they weren't pushing her right. They had her running around going after the 24/7 title, and she ends up, injuring her ankle. You should never, and I mean never, injure yourself because of a stupid storyline. Because you're running around going after the who gives a crap title. You know what I mean? WWE can be asked backwards sometimes. And it just kills me. And this thing was to top her, man. Charlotte about to get a major push, really. Those of you who follow her and love her and that's your friend, okay, whatever. But I know you can't look at that and think that, oh, that's okay, it's great. Because she's been pushed. It's not like she hasn't been pushed. She's been pushed down our throats. It's like I've finished eating and I'm full and someone's still trying to feed me food. Hey, eat this. No, I'm done, I'm full. But enough of that. I could talk about that all day till my damn ears bleed. But yeah, that was my reaction to the top 10 for SmackDown for June 12, 2020. I enjoyed it, despite the Big E and Kofi antics. You know, like I said, I'm gonna leave it at that. But anyway, for those of you who stopped by and checked out my video, I appreciate it. And in closing, and as always, take care. Please remember to subscribe, click like, and click the bell icon for all notifications on this channel.